Who are winning right now are single, unmarried, childless women who are using the hell out of their free will. They're the only people winning right now. I'm talking about the girls who are like, not even the girls, so they're women. The women who are like 50 and they've lived in like Germany, Japan. They taught for a little bit, was in the army for a little bit. Now they own a farm. Those are the only women or the only people killing it right now in life. Like, they've won. They are not miserable. They are not lonely. They are not unhappy. Their lives are fulfilled. Like, just go down the rabbit hole of women who are childless and unmarried, who are using the hell out of their free will. They are the people you aspire to be. Like, they are who society taught us not to be, but they're actually winning. Like, they're winning.
Hello guys and welcome back. How are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. Let's jump right into today's video. This is trending online. The singles are screaming that they are winning. The singles and those ain't got no kids, yes, they are bringing it on the internet to tell everybody that they are winning. How do you guys say this? Add your comment down there in the comment section. Do y'all think the single ladies are winning? They are coming out and say they are winning. Credits to the creators for giving us the opportunity to add our comments to this. Y'all know you can add your comment as well. It is free, it's down there. How do you see these videos? Because the women that they are now married, that they got no children, they are out here telling everybody how much fun they are having. You know what? Let me roll you all the tips and we shall add our comment at the end of the video.
Genuinely don't think that women will be happy alone because they are not happy alone. Has anybody ever seen the statistics about how women who are single live longer than men who are single? And that's primarily because women are responsible for the majority of the emotional, mental, and sometimes physical labor in a relationship or a family dynamic. I've been having this ongoing conversation with one of my guy friends, and he knows that he is actively settling for the girl that he's dating. He said to me the other day, yeah, there's gonna come a time when you're gonna have to settle. I said, settle? For what? I don't need a man. Like, of course I want to have a relationship and a family and all those things, but at what cost? Like, we've all watched our mothers and our grandmothers slave away in these relationships for a man that doesn't really care about them, or maybe was even settling. I would rather be alone. But men truly believe that women are unhappy if they're single because they refuse to acknowledge the fact that they are a main reason why we are miserable. Why we're miserable in relationships. Why do you think women are the ones who leave marriages? Because we're chronically unhappy with men who don't value us, who take us for granted, and who will admittedly and actively settle for us.
I just find out that women in older age, are content being single and men are not. So they took statistics from a few dating apps and they found out that men are always searching for love, but women are not. Most women are content by themselves and they do not wish they had a man. But men on the other side are always seeking for companionship. They're always are looking for a partner. They're always looking to remarry. Maybe because statistically men have a better quality of life when they're married and women do not. You can Google that. But when a woman is married and have children, years of her life is shortened versus when a man is married and has children, his life increases. Women are like, no, I'm happy being alone. That's insane. So this is it up close if you want to read it. But yeah, it just goes by like most older single women are not looking to date. Yeah. I guess because they're just over it. I don't know. I guess when you're young, you're more excited to date. And when you're older, you're like, whatever.
Unhappily married. There's happily single and there's unhappily single. What no one ever talks about is a large group of people who are happily single, right? And what he found when he looked at those people is that they had a robust set of friends to hang out with. So while they were technically and legally single, they didn't feel lonely.
Yeah.
We see this with a lot of women. They travel out the country together. Yeah. They have a prayer group in the morning. They're part of black girls who cycle. Right. Right. They're in an entrepreneurship group. Right. They have a number of friends that have deep, intimate conversations that come over the house, so they're not lonely. Anytime they want companionship, they have it. Even if they want masculine energy, they know where to go to get attention from men. If the right one they'll go on a date. They may not want to get married. It may not lead to marriage, but they get everything that they need, right? So they're not lonely. They live by themselves.
Single women and married men. They're the two happiest groups of people always.
Single women
and married men
are the happiest.
I've been the happiest groups of people. Like, not married women. Married women, like, end up doing all the jobs, and, married women aren't happier than single women. Single women are happier than married women. And married men are really happy because they get everything done for them.
Here's a sobering fact. Single women are just as happy, if not happier, than women in relationships. Whereas men in relationships are far happier than single men. And there's a lot of reasons for this, but I think primarily it's because women have a much bigger network than we do. They've got a much bigger support system, whereas for a lot of guys, their romantic partner is their support system, right? And I think, if you dissect that further, women don't have to be in bad relationships anymore. They can get out. They have the financial independence, right, to survive without men. And men, on the other hand, even being in a bad relationship is better than being in no relationship if that's your only support system there is, right? So I think this reinforces the importance of, cultivating healthy relationships, not overly relying on your partner, right? And respecting the fact that we all choose to be in the relationships.
Your decision to remain single since your 40s, have you ever regretted that?
Never for a moment. Never for a moment. It's not like it was a conscious decision that on February the 12th at 8 p.m. I sat down and I wrote down, I will never get involved with a man. No, it wasn't that way. It's just, in the course of my life, that was not an issue. It simply ceased to be an issue.
Yeah. But the celibate part, was that a bitch?
No. Because, it's a law of physics that an object in motion tends to stay in motion, and an object at rest tends to stay at rest. So when you're sexually involved, you want more and you want more, and then when you're not having it, somehow it just fades fades onto the back burner. It's not uppermost in your life. And also, as you get older, I know there are some people who still feel very, very sexy. I remember having been friends for a while with Erica Jung, and Erica used to always interview me, ask me questions about my sex life, and I couldn't think of anything in which I was less interested.
Question: why is it that some people just can't fathom that you can be perfectly content without a man in your life? One of those people I'm trying to shade is my fucking grandma, because every time we're on the goddamn phone, she's always like, "Where's your man?" Like, who are you talking to? Like, well, I'm like, girl, you are more desperate than I am. Why is it that people just can't understand or acknowledge that you can be not even the best version of yourself, the happiest version of yourself? Men truly bring you down. I remember my last relationship, I generally was the worst version of myself. I was so insecure. I wasn't doing what I wanted. I wasn't achieving anything. I was relying every single one of my thoughts on this man, on how this man woke up, how this man felt, and unwarranted. They don't necessarily mean to do that, but as a woman, you obviously get attached and connected to a man, and you lose yourself completely. And it's like, men will manipulate you. They will make you feel like shit every single day. I swear to you, I could never look like this when I was with a man. I know that for a fact. But my grandma is stressing me the fuck out right now. Because I'm like, I'm not that desperate. Or like those friends, like, no offense to my friends, but those friends that like are engaged and married, and like they're all of a sudden like bringing random people to the house when you go and visit, and they're like, oh, you should meet this guy. And I'm like, did I ask? And also it's like, why? Like, why do you care so much? Like, why are you so desperate? I could not be happier at the moment. I have achieved everything that I've ever wanted to achieve in my life without the help of a man. A man actually like prevented me from doing everything that I wanted to do. I know that if I was with a man, I would not be here in my own apartment, in my own space, at peace. I know that I wouldn't have that if I was still with that man or any other man. And yes, are there probably good men out there? I don't doubt that. But am I desperate? Am I looking? No, and I don't have to. I truly, truly don't have to. Like, y'all should really see what is out there. And I swear to you, they get like a fucking lobotomy and forget what dating is like in New York. Like, they're like, oh, like, why don't you just find a man? Is it just like that? You just click a fucking button and all of a sudden your husband is just fucking landed on a fucking plane? What? Like, y'all seem to forget this shit is hard. And some of us just don't want to participate in it. Some of us just don't care. My mom is actually a very good testament to this. She is an independent woman. She was a single mom. My dad is a fucking piece of shit. And it sort of taught me a lot about, like, not value in New York. Like, they're like, oh, like, why don't you just find a man? Is it just like that? You just click a fucking button and all of a sudden your husband is just fucking landed on a fucking plane? What? Like, y'all seem to forget this shit is hard. And some of us just don't want to participate in it. Some of us just don't care. My mom is actually a very good testament to this. She is an independent woman. She was a single mom. My dad is a fucking piece of shit. And it sort of taught me a lot about, like, not valuing men as much as you think that you should, as much as, like, I feel like older generations like my grandma, like, you sort of have to, like, do everything for them. I'm like, girl, please, I could barely fucking cook an egg. Like, I can't do anything for you. That's in that sense. So, yeah, like, I'm fine. Okay? Like, I don't think I could look like this if I was with a man. So leave me alone, grandma. Like, leave me alone.
When you say you love being single, what I want to do with my life don't have nothing to do with you. Y'all act like it's impossible for people to be happy without another person. I mean, it's the worst single people, miserable and unhappy. Nah, y'all the ones who miserable and unhappy. Because why you worried about the next person and what they got going on? Then they hit you with the, oh, you going to be alone forever. You going to be by yourself. You going to die alone. I came in this world by myself. I'm going to leave by myself. Stop trying to put y'all wants, needs, and desires on everybody else. Everybody different. Now, bye. Leave me alone.
I'm 53, completely single by choice, and also no children by choice. Love my life, have incredible friends. And travel is the secret to my happiness. I do not wait around for some man to show up to travel with me or to explore places with me. I do it on my own and have so much fun, and usually take friends with me, meet friends wherever I go. It's the secret to my personal happiness. So if you're out there whining and complaining that you can't find a guy and your life is not worth living, then you better knock it off and rethink the way you're living your life, because you got one shot, babies. So have fun and enjoy it while you can, single or not.
If you meet a woman who says that she's been single for more than a year, keep it moving, because she knows her worth. She knows what peace tastes like. And unless your intentions are pure and you actually want to add to our life, listen, me tell you, you have to move yourself. She's not gonna play. She's not gonna cut corners. She's not gonna question her worth. She's not gonna make it easy for you. She has her standards high, and she is very, very, very comfortable by her damn self. She got her Netflix special ready. She got her tea on the stove. She is not going to be around you, and you are not adding value to her life, to her existence. She don't have time for it. She understands, say, she is a queen. She is only to be surrounded by those that truly see her, truly value her, truly appreciate her, truly love her for who she is. And she does not have time for anything beneath that. Oh.
What I want us to take away from this video today is enjoy yourself. Whether you are single, you are married, you got kids, you ain't got no kids at all, enjoy yourself. Some women discovered who they are at early stage of their lives, and they realize that they are not just wired to be a mama, they are not wired to be a wife. They just wired to love themselves, and they have chosen that, and they are working towards that to be better for themselves, to be better for the communities. And we just never know. These women coming out says they ain't got no kids. they are in one way or the other taking care of somebody, being responsible for somebody, maybe like their family members, their cousins, you know what I mean? That does not mean they are selfish. They just discovered who they are at early stage of their lives and they are working towards that to be better at it. What do you guys think? Let's continue the conversation down there in the comment section. How do you guys see this? I think it is interesting because some women just love their peace, while some just love children, while some love to be married. You just gotta know who you are and work towards it. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye for now.